my name is Emma and welcome to Hook, Line, Love, Part 2! So before I finished the orca, the octopus, and the anglerfish, and now we are with the rest of the fishies and a boot. So I'm assuming that maybe I might have to come across the fishies that I've already seen, so I'll just mostly cut to the parts where it's the new fishies, like the boot, my favorite fish. Okay, here we are, first victim of the day. So it's the boot. Honestly, the only one I really wanted. So let's see what they got. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Never be, you boot. I didn't mean to get caught on your hook. Well, I feel like, honestly, yeah, that's about right. It's okay, I wanted you though. Unless you turn out being an asshole, then I don't want you. Never again. I know you must have been hard trying to catch a fish. Yeah, for my family. And my wife, that I very definitely love. The boots in this lake talk too? Actually, that's true. You're not even a sentient being. I suppose I do talk. Sorry if I startled you. This won't do at all. I'm not gonna feed my family a talking boot. You can't even feed them a... Technically, you could feed your family this, but at that point, it's cannibalism. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to interrupt your fishing. What should I do with her? Apologize for catching her, reprimand her. Honestly, I don't think I need to apologize for catching her. She got stuck on my boot. I don't want to be mean though and fuck her for not being a fish. I'll just throw her back in the lake, man. You know what? Let's I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Yeah, I have a family to feed, so yeah. I don't want to leave my family waiting too long for dinner. I know, right? It's already been like a few days since I opened this game, so they're starving by now. Oh, it's okay. I understand. I'll get out of your way now. Terribly sorry for everything. It's okay. Bye. Boot awkwardly throws herself off the side of the boat. And there goes the only one I actually wanted to see. The rest are just plebeians at this point. She turns back into a boot once she's submerged. Interesting. I didn't even have to put her in the lake myself. Wait, so when you put them back in the lake, does that mean that they turn back into what they are? That's confusing. At least this way I won't be fined for littering. True. Well, we'll see about that. I cast my line once more. Time to catch an actual fish. Next fish on the mark? Next fish on the menu? Can you even eat blobfish? Well, here we go, man. I don't feel so good. Does she feel bad because she turned into a human? Maybe. Dude, but her, like, jacket is so big and it looks so comfortable. Or is it something else? Either way, I don't think blobfish belong in lakes. Agreed. I don't think any of these fish belong to the lake. Excluding the boot. Maybe the boot belongs. But like anything else? Not really. They're from the coast of Australia? New Zealand? Geography isn't my strong suit. Or maybe that one hell land. Alright, Tasmania. Yikes. What should I do with her? It's not like I can feed my family a sick fish or else they'll get sick too. Might as well be courteous to her. Ask what's wrong or poke her. Ask what's wrong. Miss Blobfish? Are you okay? You look a bit off. Huh? A human? Are you good, man? Like, the pressure appears really low. I'm gonna squeeze. Not that it was that much better at the bottom of this shallow lake. Why are you here anyway? I feel ill. That's right, blobfish usually live under high pressure, don't they? What do they look like under high pressure? I've only seen the images where they're like above land. I don't know how any of the other species put up with this lack of pressure. Say, don't you blobfish also start looking different when the pressure changes? Do we? She peers over the edge of the boat to see her reflection in the water. Yeah, that's a definite change. I'm hideous! I'm all pink and floppy, but that's just what she is. At least above water. Why do my lips look like that? Oh dear. I doubly hate this stupid low pressure. I feel ill and look like death. Actually, she's pretty cute. But I have a wife. Remember, I have a wife who I am loyal to and kids that I cherish. And we can't eat this one, so meh. Hey, you don't look so bad as a person. What do you mean? I'm pink. Honestly, pink suits her. Pink is a nice color. I think it looks good on you. Are you pitying me? No, I would never. Also, yeah, I just wouldn't. I just like the color pink. Agreed. Fine. Look, I can see you're not happy right now, okay? But like, what am I supposed to do, man? I can also just throw you back in the lake. I get why. You're certainly not in a good situation, just like the orca. I'm gonna be stuck like this forever. Not unless I throw you back in the lake. Then you'll look like a fish. As a human or a floppy thing? A floppy thing! Oh, okay, sorry. At least I look a little less pudgy and squishy as a human, but this still sucks. I'm sorry that this happened to you, ma'am. How did you end up in a lake anyway? Yeah, that's what I'm curious. I don't remember. I got caught or something back in the ocean. As I was getting pulled up, I blacked out. I woke up here. Uh-huh, I see. And I suppose I woke up looking hideous like this too! So just putting others down to make her feel better. Nah, we're not corrupting people. Suggest that she take control of the parts of her look that she actually has a say in. Just keep apologizing for a situation. Nah, it's not my problem. You can fix yourself. Nah. Yeah, she can fix whatever. I guess there isn't actually though. Is there much to be fixing? Cause she is really cute. I guess there isn't really much that can be done about some parts of your looks. But it's best not to get caught up in the things you can't change, don't you think? Take charge of the parts of your appearance that you can control, right? Like your muscles. Get those gains. You'll be so beefy as a fish. Accessorize a bit. Look, I know I should probably be staying out of your business, since I don't know you and all. But you're here in my boat, clearly distressed. You're on my property. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm basically a therapist at this point. I don't know how to help, man. But I can't just sit here and watch you feel bad about yourself, you know? That would be rude of me. I mean... Look, I guess I put you in an awkward position here. I guess the only person who can really do anything about this is me. So, I do have a question. Yeah? You humans change your appearances all the time, don't you? Different clothes, different hair, etc. That's true, actually. I wonder how they even get clothes as fish. Do they just appear with... Actually, or maybe it's just too scandalous for this game if they appear naked. We can do that. You can just go and change those things, right? Yeah, it's pretty simple, actually. So let's just say I didn't want pink hair anymore. Ah! I didn't even realize that I've already finished hers. Well, I guess we're getting this ending and then the jellyfish. You finish catching your fish and take Blobfish back to land with you. You drop your fish off at home and let your wife know that when you'll be home by. You and Blobfish go straight to a hair salon. She chooses to dye her hair black. You swing past a clothes store and Blobfish picks out some clothes, all black. So you take her home with you and your wife has just finished making dinner. Blobfish joins you for your meal. During it, she asks your wife what the colors on her face are and learn what makeup is. She seems fascinated by the possibilities and wants to try it by herself. Your wife lends Blobfish some makeup and she uses it to create a rather amateurish look. Blobfish is proud of it though, and you couldn't be happier for her. Woo! We've gotten this Blobfish to go emo! Or something, I don't know. All black. It's not even emo, it's just black. So the jellyfish is after this. I'm glad that she isn't annoying. That's all that matters to me. She isn't annoying, and that's all that matters. Ooh! Okay, it's jellyfish time. Second try. Who dares to disturb me? Me? Why are you in my lake? I'm trying to get fish from my family. Oh, hello, human. You know who's shorter than me, bitch? You. I'll step on you. You seem fairly maidenless. How dare you? I have a wife! I have a wife! It was very rude of you to fish me up like that. Who got caught on my hook, ma'am? But I am a kind jellyfish who is of royal blood, so I will forgive you. I don't want your forgiveness. Yeah, I don't need your forgiveness. I will also grace you with my presence for a little bit longer since I am so generous. You know what? Let's fuck around with her a little bit. Tell her that she's being rude. Hey, could you, stop acting like you're above me or something? That's not very nice of you, man. You learn manners? You learn manners in etiquette school? Huh? Oh, where do you get off talking to royalty like that? Oh, you're the royalty of this lake? I know like 5 other creatures in this lake that could flatten you. Where do you get off talking to anyone like that? Well, if you were of the status or class that I am, you would understand. Sure, whatever you say. I'm gonna assume you meant that for the sake of civility. 'Cause one of us has to bring it to the table and it's not you. So what brings a lowly human such as yourself to the lake to feed my family? My maiden, actually. I need to feed my maiden. Your lake? Who else's lake would this be? Well, I've heard the factory up the road has certainly claimed this lake as a dumping ground. Anyway, I'm here to catch dinner for my wife and kids. And so you caught me? Well, I'm not gonna eat you. I don't really want to eat you. If I had any control over what got caught on my hook, I would have caught an actual fish. Not some jellyfish, ew. I am not some jellyfish. I am a jellyfish of high social. I am big rank. Please spare me the lecture. I literally could care less. Fine. Well, I wish you luck in catching something for your family. But I still think you should be more careful about what you get on your hook. Are you lecturing me? In not my lake? Talk to her how this isn't how fishing works. Yeah, that's not how fishing works. I'm sorry, but that just ain't it. That ain't how it works. Well, if you know so much about fishing, why don't you explain it to me why it doesn't work that way? What, you think you know more about fishing? Have you been feeding your wife and kids every day on fish? I cast a hook with bait on it into the water, right? And then the idea is that a fish will be lured in by the bait and bite the hook. And if something in the water isn't attracted to the bait, then it should watch where it is swimming. Are you calling me careless? Uh-huh. Yes, I am. What else would you be? Oh, your highness. Did you do a little oopsie? Do you think that I caught you because I was infatuated with you? No. My wife is much nicer than you. I really feel like I'm not receiving the appropriate level of respect from you. Well, neither do I feel that way, so we're even. You seem so ignorant to my royal status and then the respect that should be afforded to me. Everyone, regardless of class or upbringing, should at least know the baseline manners needed for interacting with royalty. You think that I live in a place with royalty? The only royalty in my heart is my wife. And then secondly, my kids. And then maybe the orca. And then after that, the blobfish. But literally no one else. Look, lady. I literally just came here to fish up some dinner for my family. Obviously. I didn't come here expecting to talk to some self-proclaimed royalty. And not to get political or anything. Say that you don't support yes! Say that even though you're not royalty, you deserve respect too. I take down the monarchy! I am opposed to power structures that support ideas of inequality. Specifically ones stemming from concepts like birthright to power, like you maybe. Or the idea that some people are just born to be a higher status, like you. Aristocratical systems serve the needs of the few and feeds the selfishness of those in power at the expense of the... Do you know what any of those words mean? Yes, I do. That's why I'm lecturing you. No, I definitely do. Why does this not surprise me? Well, you've made your point, I suppose. I think it's best that I leave. Yes, bye-bye. You and I clearly cannot get along. A shame, really. Goodbye. Farewell. Jellyfish gracefully slips over the edge of the boat and turns back into her jellyfish form. She dejectedly swims away. Why would you dejectedly swim away? Like, I probably low-key pissed you off. Why are you dejected? You don't have any fish to feed your wife and kids, so you cast your line once more. Okay, so I'll say my byes now, but then if something happens, I'll just put it at the end. So yeah, this was Hook, Line, and Sinker. There was only Hook, Line, and Sinker. Hook, Line, and Love. There was only one fish in this one that I liked too. Actually, Boot was okay, but I felt bad for her, so I put her back in the lake. So these are all the non-eligible people because I have a wife. Yeah, and so Hook, Line, and Love. I found no love except for my wife. And that's the end of it. Bye-bye. Oh my. I haven't seen this one yet. I peered down into the water. It's late and all the fish have retreated. Every fish I caught today turned into a woman, so I had to let them go. Ew, yuck. I came to the sad realization that I will be bringing no fish home tonight. I row back to shore, pack up my belongings into my ute, and begin my drive home. As my house comes into view, I can't help but feel like I've left my family down. Maybe it's because I'm not giving them any food. We will starve tonight. I pack my car and enter my home. My children are excited to see me. My beautiful wife greets me with a kiss. Mwah! So this was my wife the whole time! You look beautiful! Welcome home, darling. Hi, honey. What's wrong, honey? She's probably the one we caught in our old fishing spot, and she's also the one that would... Are salmon in lakes? Do salmon belong in lakes? Maybe. You seem upset. I'm sorry, dear. The new fishing spot was a dud. She seems a little sad, but gives me an understanding smile. I can hear my children quietly whining with disappointment. Do I not get to see what the kids look like? Man, that's okay, love. I was going to make fish and chips tonight, but I can just make salad and chips instead. Dinner will be ready soon. Go and rest. You've worked hard today. Ah! You haven't caught any fish today, but your family doesn't love you any less. Maybe tomorrow you'll come across a better fishing spot. One with less fish that turns into humans. So I can get fish and fall in love with fish! Kidding. Nah, but yeah, I didn't not expect that. I expected a human wife, but like, what am I to expect? This game is about fish! My beloved wife and her red luscious lips have caught me. That was how I fell in love with her. The end. So yeah, that was the end of everything I have for Hook, Line, and Love. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!